Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. Guess where I am? I bet you couldn't guess if you tried, could you? I think that's a bit of a giveaway. Look, I'm as tall as the tower. I have just arrived in Blackpool. I'm going to go and have some lunch, so that's another vlog for you to watch. And I'm going to go and have a look around and I'm going to see what's happening in the great metropolis of Blackpool today. It's ages since we did a This Week in Blackpool vlog. So I'm going to do that as well, and lots for you to watch, lots for you to see coming up soon on our channel. So don't forget to make sure that you've subscribed, make sure that you give the video a like, don't forget to hit the little bell for notifications, and make sure that you signed up for your Visit Fylde Coast email newsletter. So if you go to visitfyldecoast.info/newsletter, you can just pop your name in and then you'll get a roundup of what's happening and what's going off. So let's go and have a look and see what's happening. So I've just parked at the house hill, somewhere up there-ish. No idea where. No, my sense of direction's like, it's appalling. And I thought we'd start here on this corner because well, it just makes you feel like you've come to the seaside, doesn't it? The seagulls are all chattering, the tower's looking lovely, the sky's blue. Look at that, not a right lot of cloud, although there's quite a bit out at sea. I'm hoping that doesn't come this way. And everybody's out in force, enjoying summer in Blackpool. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go this way first, and I'm going to show you a brand new cafe that's opened. We've got all kinds of new stuff happening in Blackpool at the moment. Got a punk on the right as well. You don't see many punks walking about unless it's the Rebellion Festival. That's what I'm trying to say. Could get your head chopped off, look, at the dungeon. And do you fancy putting your head on the chopping block? Temple to Consumerism, Primark on the right hand side. And the sun's actually shining on Bankay Street, which is a miracle. It must be high in the sky. It's quite often dreary on here. HMV's had a refit, that's only just reopened. Got to say, I like the new sign, that's rather posh, that, isn't it? That's rather posh. Let's have a look inside and see what they've done to the shop. That looks very good. Music t-shirts. I'm not going to go in because it's going to pick the music up. Music t-shirts and all kinds of merchandise and stuff. Do you know, it's years since I went in HMV. I used to love going in there buying records. Buying records now then, that makes me sound old, doesn't it? Those round black things with a hole in the middle that you put on a record player. Still a breeze blowing. There's always a breeze blowing in Blackpool. Now, I do also know that the Hole in One have opened a new party room inside. So if you're looking for somewhere to have an unusual birthday party, that could be a good one to pick. We'll just go and stick our nose through the door, shall we? Do you know, I love the smell of caps. Can you remember the little cap guns that you used to get when you were a kid and you used to put a paper roll in and it made a banging noise when you fired it? They smelled lovely, didn't they? They did, they smelled lovely. So here's the hole-in-one shop. Main entrance on the promenade. This is where you come out. So they've got their party room open now. This is the shop. Right, we're going that way next. This is going to be a Tesco Express eventually. And for the time being, it's got a life as a pop-up shop, so it's all kinds of clothing and seaside tackle. So you get your buckets and spades and your bowls and caps and all that kind of stuff. It's a good shop, that, actually. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. It's very busy. It's lovely. It's really sheltered down here. It's Very pleasant actually. This is where you sunbathe on the seats outside the back of Marks and Spencer's. Ladies' clothes at Roman. This is what I'm coming to show you. Look, Bob and Bert's. It's a new cafe that's opened. This building here that we're looking at now is all part of the Hounshill Shopping Centre. And this is brand new, proper coffee and great grub. Oh, that looks nice. Posh beans. Oh, that looks lovely. Posh beans and sourdough. That looks really nice. Oh, they've done a lovely job of that. Let's go and have a look. Let's have a look inside. Oh, I like them little beach oats, aren't they? Lovely. It's all right. That looks very nice. I think we'll have to be coming back there and having a visit. It's the music that's the problem, because not only does it stop me from earning a living, it also stops you from seeing the video, because the YouTube it puts a sort of a break on it. So if there's copyright music on a video, it doesn't show it to everybody, so you end up with nobody watching your video and not making any money, which kind of defeats the object a little bit of why you're out in the first place doing stuff. So we've all got to eat. Right, we're going this way now. Welcome to the Winter Gardens. Doesn't that look lovely? It's all twinkling in the sunshine. 6 is on at the moment, as you can see, and that looks perfectly coordinated to the signage on the Winter Gardens. The IMAX is coming along nicely, which is the first of the silvery buildings, and then of course the old Debenhams at the back of it in the Hounshill. And actually standing here near the click and collect place at the back of Marks and Spencer's, that looks just exactly like the artist's impression that was published when the IMAX and the Wilkinson shop was first motored. So this is where you collect your shopping from Marks if you don't want to carry it all the way around town. Here's Church Street looking all bright and twinkly. We're heading off in this direction to go and have a look and see what's happening up here. Of course, we've already done food reviews at Hive and Vintro Lounge and the Sea. In fact, I've been in most of the decent food places in Blackpool. I'm working my way around them all one by one by one. And I love it with the tables and chairs and the plants outside. Just finishes it off. Winter Gardens is open today, so you can pop in and out and enjoy the floral hall and the cafe. In fact, I need to go in there and have a look, because they've done some work to swap the cafes over, which I've not actually seen yet. So I'll go in and I'll have a shufty. I'm going to show my complete ignorance now. There's all the signage up for the darts, and I've got no idea whether the darts has been and gone or whether it's coming or going. So this is now the Empress Coffee Bar and Bistro, and it looks very marvellous, I must say. It looks very nice. So you can come in here if you're looking for a bite to eat and a drink. Right, so we've had a look in the Winter Gardens at the Cafe Swap. Let's have a look at Abingdon Street Market now, shall we? Did you see the review that I did at West Coast Rock? Goodness, their burgers are nice. They're definitely worth buying. And we've got butchers and bakers, but no candlestick makers in Blackpool. And spinning taxis. So the front end of Abingdon Street Market is going to be market stalls once again. 14 independent retailers opening opening when they're ready to open, frankly. And round the other side, round the Edward Street entrance, is where you'll find the food, and that's where I'm heading off to make a food review for you for this week. Do you know, I'm getting really warm now. I've put my cardigan on as I've left the car, and I'm getting really warm. All these picnic benches are here for your delectation. But it's a nice space, and as you can see, everybody's using them. Everybody's having a sit down. There's a guy there, look, cleaning the litter bins. See, it's not just us in Cleveland that are weird. Oh, I like his bike. I think we might need to go and have a look at that. That is really clever. It's a trike, look. Oh, I do like that. Do like that. Did you see my litter cart that Ware Council had donated to us? I wonder if I could get him to buy me one of them. That's a Bobby Dazzler. He's not very talkative, but that is really clever. That is really clever. It's got a little trailer on the back with a little Bowser in it. Talk about brainy. New wine bar. Looks as if it's either opening later today or opening soon. I think last time we looked in there it was a building site. And this fountain used to be the centrepiece of the crazy golf up at the pleasure beach, I discovered in recent weeks. And it looks new. It stood the test of time well, that's for sure. And this is where we're heading off to Abingdon Street Market for our lunch today. So apparently there's a quiet spot somewhere at the back. I'm not quite sure whether the back is this end or the other end, where I should be able to film something without the music interfering with the video. But you'll have to make sure that you're subscribed and that you're getting notifications, and then you'll get the alert when we've put that online. And it does smell really nice. The smell's wafting out of the door. I don't know whether you can see him, but in the white t-shirt, just walking across the centre of the screen there, that's JP of Blackpool Sights and Sounds. I've just bumped into him on the seafront in Blackpool, so we've just been and done a video on North Pier. Talk about laugh, which was quite entertaining. It was quite funny. So there's one part of it is on my channel, and then the second part of it is on his channel. So it's, I think it worked quite well. That you'll have to come back and watch that later. I don't know. I've eaten more calories today. I've had enough calories to sink a ship. So there's something going off on the tower. It sounds very much like jet washing, although I can't imagine for 1 minute that they're jet washing. I would guess that they're doing something with the steel works, or perhaps they're taking bits out and replacing them. Perhaps they are jet washing. If you know the answer to that, pop a comment underneath. Pop a comment underneath and put me out of misery, because I have to say I'm very curious. I'm very curious. And it's really warm. It's lovely. Can't believe the contrast in yesterday and today. It's totally different. Does anybody know why there's a little compound fencing area here at the side of the tower? Bit intrigued I am, bit intrigued. It's been there a few weeks, but there's not obviously anything parked inside it. So that's another conundrum if anybody knows the answer to that. And then of course soon, not many more weeks, it'll all be coming to life for the illuminations and the summer holiday season and everything that brings, and the air show, and loads of stuff to come. Don't forget you can find out all of that information from the Visit Fylde Coast Events Guide. So if you go to visitfyldecoast.info/events, there's a full comprehensive list of everything you could ever possibly wish to do that you can find there. And then of course that's the shot that I always have to show you looking up the tower from the edge of the prom. I've just been for a portal on North Pier. If you're a subscriber and you've got your notifications enabled, you will get that alert when the video is online. The clock's still wrong on Premier Inn. It is actually 4:20. It's not 9:25. It's still wrong, Anyway, Turtle Bay. This is brand spanking new. It's literally just opened in the old, what used to be the Clifton Hotel in the downstairs. So I'm going to see if I can just try and manage to, we're doing a selfie. I'll wait until they've done what they're doing, and then we're going to go and have a look. We're going to have a look inside. Just a little quick look. I'm not eating or anything today. Can I just squeeze past? Thank you. Whoa. So this is all really, thank you, really bright and colourful and fabulous inside. There's a full menu. I've just been having a look. The lady's just been showing me what they've got on offer. Brilliant bar. Lovely bright seating area. All kinds of sort of Caribbean food and something for everybody. So that's well worth putting on your list. Just even for the interior design. That's fab. Love that. We'll carry on our walk back up to the car park and see what else is happening in Blackpool. I'm off back to my car at the house hill. My back's killing me, my legs are killing me. And it's time to go home, James. And don't spare the horses. The beautiful Grand Theatre is looking gorgeous in the afternoon sun. Plenty of shows on there to tickle your fancy. Chitty chitty bang bang. It's very difficult to say that, isn't it? Chitty chitty bang bang. That's what I'm trying to say. One night in Dublin, we've got Milkshake Live. We've got the Elephant Man. We've got La Bamba, the Woman in Black. And down there is where the stage bar is. So that's where you go and get your drink when you're off to a show. And that brings us back to where we were earlier on when we started this little jaunt. It's thinned out a bit, hasn't it now? It was quite busy down here when we came down here the first time. It was quite busy. And we're off back to Blighty now. I'm going to go home and have my tea. Not that I need any tea after what I've eaten today. So I hope you've enjoyed this little jaunt round Blackpool to see what's new this week and what's new today. And we're going to love you and leave you. And until next time, I'll leave you on a shot of the gorgeous Blackpool Tower in the sunshine. So that's all from me. Until next time, bye for now.